everybody, welcome back to the channel that I'm going to rename something like Let's Build a Model and Ruin It Together, or Epic Fails Part 1. Anyway, you see there's nothing on my workstation here, and I'll briefly tell you why. That's why. I tried to tape off, because in the reference photos that I have of the Duster with the blacked out hood, that line goes across the hood, across the cowl, in that little groove, and I thought it stopped right here, but the line actually continues all the way around, almost like a pinstripe. I wanted to replicate that, so I did the wrong thing probably, and I started taping it off. This tape doesn't bend with the lines, so I was trying to do it in little strips, and long story short, can you see that? The tape, I didn't like the way the tape job was coming out, so before I even started painting, I took the tape off and it ripped the clear coat right off with it. And so I said, alright, well that's fine. Let me grab a little bit of 2000 sandpaper. I very lightly went with a little bit of water and a little bit of dish soap, and it looked good. Dried it off and you can see the clear coat. So I'm like, alright, I didn't get that far. Maybe I'm okay. I went ahead and wiped the car down and shot it with another coat of gold, which the sides, beautiful. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm good. But as soon as the gold laid down, you can still see it didn't flatten out the edges of where the clear coat pulled off, and with that light you can see what I'm talking about. So I decided, alright, I thought I let the car dry long enough, so I was holding it in my hand and I was wet sanding it, trying to get it all the way down, and then I had a big thumbprint there, so I ruined that. So we'll put that on the back burner. I'm going to let that completely dry so I can wet sand the roof and the trunk down and start over. So, in the meantime, I need something to do. So what did I do? Instead of stripping down the Monte Carlo, I decided, let me go ahead and just see what happens. So I wet sanded the hood a little bit, shot it with my new green paint, and I'll tell you what, that looks beautiful. That is the color I was after the whole time. So since that laid down okay, I went ahead and I wet sanded the body and I primed it, and it came out again perfect, not a scratch. I sanded the scratch marks that I made when I was practicing with the panel gaps a few videos back. But so while I'm waiting for the Duster to dry, I'm going to give it probably a good day. I'm going to continue on with this build. I'm not going to touch this primer until maybe later this evening. I'll go ahead and put the green on it, see how it lays down, and in the meantime I'll finish working on the chassis. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do while I'm waiting for gold paint to dry so I can sand it, and then I also have to wait for the primer on the Monte Carlo to dry so I can paint it. This has been bugging me the whole time. When I did the interior, I had to mix to get this color. I used English Ivy and a touch of white to get this old 70s green interior color. The floors and everything that's supposed to be flat is flat. The seats, like I said, I think are a little bit too glossy, but I think once I finish this here sail pan or whatever they call it, because that actually ended up gloss. I want to repaint that so that I can tone that down. It took me a minute to match the color. It's not perfect, but it's close enough that it'll contrast from the shiny seats. Just throw a quick coat on there. I tell you, you take a couple of years off from this hobby, and it takes a minute for your skills to come back. I mean, I'm not an expert builder. I never was. Like I said, I mean, I don't build show quality cars. If I wasn't building that Duster on a channel, would I have gone to the lengths of trying to get that black line all the way around the roof line and all? I don't know. But you know, I want to try to expand and see where it takes me. But yeah, I feel it. I feel it in myself that you know, things that used to come easy are taking a little bit longer. Well, you can't tell because it's wet, but once that dulls down, we'll take a look at that. All right, so now that rear pan is dry, I can live with that, so that looks pretty good. I went ahead and I started doing some a wash. I don't know if you can see on the upper control arms, and that's what I'm going through now. I'm doing a wash on the wheels and any other little intricate parts that I want to go ahead and get some, like on the gas tank there. We'll do that as well. So. Alright, we got one coat down. And again, on the camera itself, it looks like it's a very bright green, but no, in person, this is the perfect color for that 70s. The Monte Carlos and the Camaro, everything that came in that green. You know, let this set real good. I'll hit it with a second coat, and I tell you what, the way this thing's coming out, if I can fix that Duster and make that body look this good, I'll be a happy camper. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this one up right here. It's still kind of early in the day, so I'll probably still get some more done. Maybe throw something else up there later today. But for now, I'm going to end it here. I appreciate everybody, the likes and the subscribers. If you guys don't want to subscribe to me anymore after this fiasco, I don't blame you. But, you know, hang in there with me, please. I never knew Ollie's had discount kits and all. And Ed over at, what's his channel's name again? One Team Garage. I seen his video earlier today, and so I looked it up, and there's an Ollie's like 30 minutes away from here, so I'll definitely be checking them out. Other than that, you know, everybody have a great day. I appreciate all of you again, and Anybody know? Throw me a comment. These model paints, if they're made by Rust-Oleum, is it the same paint that's in the big cans? Because I'm not having luck with the big cans. So let me know. Anyway, thanks, guys.